Okay, you guys, I bet Danessa MYRICKS. Hello, it's Shawnee. Welcome back. I'm tired, but I'm in my office because I have to work. And I'm tired because I just got back from the makeup show, New York 2024, meeting Danessa MYRICKS. I got back last night, so I'm tired. I was trying to convince clients, like, you don't have to come in the office today. And everybody's like, yeah, we'll see you in the morning. So here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple videos, probably just two, on my experience at the makeup show. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my pictures with Danessa Myricks, with Linda Hallberg. Did I put the one up with James Malloy? I can't remember. Anyway, I was there for Danessa. Okay, so get to the hotel. Like I take the train, Jessa takes the plane. We get there around the same time. We go have dinner, and then we're preparing ourselves for the next day. This is some of groundwork one and the neutrals and the blooming romance into a kit pack. Okay, so we get there and we're like, okay, tomorrow, because we get there on Saturday and the show was Sunday, Monday. So we had 2 day tickets. You get a 1 day ticket, 2 day ticket, whatever. So we're like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna look cute, we're gonna go. Hopefully we meet Danessa and are able to take pictures, whatevs, whatevs. Okay, so we get there. Now you had to, I think, I think you had to have already bought your ticket. I can't remember, but to get in, you had to show your ticket as well as your like ID because they want to make sure that it's you or whatever. And so we get there and do all that. And since we bought the 2 day ticket, you get one like wristband for the first day. And on that day, they also give you your wristband for the next day. So they're like, don't lose it because if you lose it, you're not getting in. So as we walk in, we got our wristbands, we walk in, and first thing you see to the left is the Danessa Myricks area. It wasn't a booth, it was an area, okay? Took up this whole side. So we're like, bet this is where we need to be. It's a whole bunch of people. It's a whole bunch of people. Because mind you, this is the first day. And we got there later than we wanted to. Because it started at 9. I don't think we got there till about 12 something, 1:30. Um, so we see that, we see all the people there, and my plan was to buy the lowlighters that she just released, as well as I needed to get another blurring balm, uh like my all over shade because I'm almost done with what I currently have. Those were the two main things I wanted to get. Um yeah, those were the two main things I wanted to get. And then we look across from that and there is My Kitco. That brand collabed with Danessa Myricks to create the new brush set, the Yummy Skin brush set. So basically, my budget was for the brush set, and my entire budget went to the brush set. Um, so the thing about the makeup show was that everything was discounted. So it was like most places had minimum 30% off, but it was up to like 50% off. So the best place to get the brushes was the makeup show, right? They were a couple $100 when I tell you. I thought I was buying Sonia G. But, go over there because we're like, let's get the brushes so we can be done with that. And then, I would go back and get what I wanted to order from Danessa because Jessa was gonna go to like a workshop later in the day with Danessa and Raquel, who is Beyonce's makeup artist. And she was gonna wait until she saw what they got in the gift bag, because the gift bag was supposed to be like uh $400 worth of product. She was gonna look at that before she bought anything from Danessa. I was like, I'm not going to that workshop. It was like an extra $209. And I was like, oh, that's not in the budget. So I was like, I'm just gonna order my stuff now. So go over to the DANESSA MYRICKS area. I can't even say booth. It was an area. And basically, I'm trying to figure out how do I get my stuff? So there's a bunch of people, and all her products are out. And then there's like a little stage to the side, and someone's doing like demonstrations. So basically, the way it worked is that you had to get this like order form. And almost like, remember how it used to be for Girl Scouts? They gave you the whole order form and you just put like how many cookies or how many types you want, whatever. So it's just like that. All of the products were on there. Um, and you indicated like how much you wanted of one thing, the other thing. I guess I'm using this as a mirror. Um, and so I was like, lowlighters, I'm here for those. Gotta get them. So at first, I didn't know where they were because on the form it said blurring balm glow. And I was like, that must be the lowlighters because there's nothing else in her brand that's called blurring balm glow. So we looked online to like double check and it was. So I got each low lighter. There are four of them. I got each of those, and then my blurring balm. So I'm like, that's pretty. Like, this is what I came for. You know, these are things I was going to get. Period. So yeah. Now you put the order in, and you have to put your name and phone number on the form, and then you turn it in, and basically they're going to call your name and give you your bag of stuff. Child, when I tell you, I sat there for like 30, 45 minutes, maybe even probably more, waiting for them to call my name. They don't call my name. They barely call anybody's name. It was such a terrible system. Like, it was such a terrible system because it looked like one person maybe was putting the bags together and then would hand it off to these guys, and the guys would like call your name, and you'd go up there to the register part, and then you take everything out to make sure everything is there, and then they ring you up. It was just such a bad system. Like, it was the worst. So they were also like, is anyone getting a text from us? No, nobody's getting a text. We all just standing here waiting for our product. So a lot of us decided we're just gonna peace out. Now, what we learned was that Danessa was upstairs doing press stuff or something, and that she was gonna be like at her area around 3 o'clock. So Jessa had already started walking around while I had been waiting because I was like, I'm not leaving without my stuff. But then after a while, I was like, I'm leaving without my stuff because this is ridiculous. So I go and I'm like, we're like trying to find each other, but also like doing our own thing. And I'm like, we're meet back here at 3. So I go just to see like what else is going on because there are lots of brands there. Now, originally I thought it was just a Danessa Myricks thing, and then I was realizing, oh no, no, like there are a whole bunch of brands are going to be there. So I was just going for Danessa, okay? So then I go by, um, I'm like walking by the booths, and I see Linda Hallberg. Like Linda Hallberg is right there, like. So she was talking to somebody, and then like I popped up and I was like, "Oh my God, like this is so cool. I'm here to get more of your powder puffs." And she's like, "Really?" Because I don't know. I guess people don't buy the powder puffs. Those bad boys are so good. And um she was like, "How many?" And I got like two of them. And uh the thing is, she was so personable. She rang me up. She's the one who, the brand owner, Linda Hallberg, rang me up. Okay. I think that I, I was like, this is so effing cool. I love your powder puffs, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, I took a picture with her. She's beautiful. She's nice. Like, I was like, okay, okay. Like, okay. Keep walking around, keep walking around. I don't think I buy anything. Just as getting stuff, and then it's like 2:50, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta go back over by Danessa's booth area. What else? So we go back over there, and I'm like, I check with about my order, and I was like, it's been like over an hour. I'm just checking to see if my order is ready. And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. So we're just standing there, is the first day. And then look over and Danessa's on the stage. How she get there, I don't know, but she's on the stage. So we run over there. I can't make my phone work. I am like, what? How does a phone work? How do you do it? I can't get it together. Okay. The girl next to me is freaking out. Jess is freaking out. I'm freaking out. And I'm like, my phone, I can't get my phone to work. The phone works. I just could, I don't know. Okay. This was like the Beatles at Shea Stadium. This is how people used to be when they were meeting like Michael Jackson. Okay, it was serious business. So then it looks like she's about to go over to the corner, and I'm like, she ain't leaving before I get a picture, right? So we rush over there. The girl. It's me, Jessica, and some girl we don't picked up, okay? And the girl is like, "Come on, come on, come on, get us through there." And I'm like, "Girl, we don't worry, come on, I got you, okay?" Wait, I'm stuck on the Wait, I'm stuck on the chair. Whatever, I don't care. So we go over. Listen, I'm right there. There's Miss Danessa. Some little girl. Well, she wasn't little. She was a woman. She all of a sudden in front. I'm like, okay, I was number one, but I'm gonna let you go ahead because I don't want Danessa to see me go a little crazy on you. Okay, you go ahead and take your photo first. So I was second. Child, I. Oh my God. So the girl, she took her photo. I'm like, get the hell out the way, bitch. And so it's my turn. And y'all, I am sobbing. I'm sobbing. I'm shaking. Like literally, I was like, like, I was like, I did not know I was one of those people. I didn't know I was one of those people. And she is so, first of all, she's but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She's beautiful. She's also tiny, like she's real small. Um, she has on her signature all black, as did I, and I'm crying. She's holding my hands. I'm like, and I was like, I admire you so much. You give me so much inspiration. And I told her, like, I'm a psychologist and I work with a lot of trauma folks, and we talk about you, as a black woman that has this business and blah, 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 which is very true. Me and my clients be talking about NYC, okay? All my clients knew I was going to see her. And she was like, that might be one of the best things I've ever heard. Maybe maybe she said it to everybody, but it felt very special. So then take the photo. Like she has a camera person, of course, and they have like a ring light. So we take that photo, and then I was like, can we take a selfie? And then so we're like taking a selfie. I'm still shaking. I'm shaking. I'm sweating. I'm not crying anymore, but I'm just like, I'm having a moment. Take the photo, and I'm like, how do phones work? I'm just like this. And then, like, at the last one, she's like, and I didn't even have a chance to purse my lips too, because I was just like, okay, so then I think after that, I go like to the side, and Jessa is talking to her, crying, shaking, blah blah. And I'm calling like Erica, and I'm like crying. I'm like sobbing. I'm like, I just mentioned that to my like when I tell you guys, I didn't know I was gonna be like that. Like I did not know that I was going to have that reaction. Like I don't know who else that would happen with. I'm pretty sure, right, Kelly Clarkson. Like I don't, girl, I would have died if Pat McGrath had been there. I just saw that she's gonna be on the Drew Barrymore show. I would have died, like, because her brand was there. Anyway, So we meet Danessa and I'm done. I'm like, I could leave right now. I could go back home. Hell, I could go beyond Maryland. I could just go back home to California. I could go back. I could immigrate to Trinidad or Guyana. Like I'm done. Okay. That's it. That's all I needed. So we are like trying to catch our breath and we leave and like we go get snacks or whatevs. Um and like what happened after that? I don't even know. I really don't even know. I think at this point, Jessa's workshop started at 5:30, I think. And so I think we're like walking around. Yeah, we're walking around and I got a couple more things like a lipstick or lip gloss or something. Yo, I'm so casual today because like I was just like, you're gonna get whatever therapist shows up today. And the one who's showing up is sorry, I gotta fix the boobs. It's just super casual. I have on this like sleeveless blouse and literally some jeans. And hold on, gotta show you the shoes. Skechers. This is your psychologist today, okay? This is Dr. B. Right? I'm gonna tell you, this is Dr. B today, okay? So I at this point I've met Linda Hallberg and taken a photo. I've met James Malloy and taken a photo, and I've met um Danessa Myricks. And then I go around the corner and Mac cut not Mac, I'm sorry. I think they were there, but Makeup Forever was there. And there's a woman who works for them named Randy. And I had like been in one of her lives, watching her live, and she was the one who like she influenced me to get the what is it called? Their new foundation, the Glow one. So I took a picture with her. Um, and then she was like, "Oh, what's your Insta?" So she's following me now. Maybe I don't know. She might have just been like unfollow after. Um, it's so hot in here. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me a second. Okay. I mean, there are gonna be pictures in here. You'll see everything. Okay, so then yeah. Then I went over to the benefit booth because I just wanted my brow pencils. I knew I didn't have any more at home. I just like, let me get my brow pencils. Um, but they were too busy talking with other people and I didn't see my shade or whatever. So there were a couple of experiences and a little bit of racism. Um, this one lady Jess and I were standing in line to get a picture with James Malloy. We're the only two right there because other people had come already and we saw him and just like went, right? And this one lady, just this older white woman, she's walking by. I'm about to take a picture with James Malloy and she just was like, "Excuse me," in front of me and starts talking to him. And then she turns to me, she's like, "I'm so sorry." And you know how a lot of times we're like, "Oh, it's okay." I didn't say nothing. I just looked at her like, then she goes again, "Oh, I'm so sorry." This witch keeps on talking. And finally she moved because I'm just like, you didn't do that to nobody else. You didn't do that to nobody else. But you have the nerve to get up in front of me like that. Child. Here's the first yummy skin brush that she came out with like last year, the year before. And here's the blurring balm. I'm about to put it on. Oh wait, hold on. The yummy skin water powder serum. So take a picture with James Malloy, and at that point, like, um, I was like, well, I can go because one, I'm done. I met Danessa. That's all I wanted in life, and two, it's about to end, so I might as well take my behind home. So remember, I had tried to order my nails are not allowing me to be great. Tried to order my stuff, right? But it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I still haven't gotten it. And so I go over there and I'm like, I've been waiting hours at this point all day. And nothing. And so they were like, "Oh yeah, it's been taking like an hour and a half." I'm like, "No, it's been like 3 hours." So I go ahead, get an Uber, home, go to the hotel, and I can't tap this with my long nails. Go to the hotel, and I get to the hotel, and I get a text that says, "Hey love, your order's ready. Please come to the Danessa Myrick's booth." And so I text back and I'm like, "I left. Y'all took 3 hours." And I was like, "Can you just hold on to it until tomorrow? I'm gonna be back." And they're like, "Actually, we can't hold it." So I text Jessa, and I think at this point it was 5 o'clock. So she still had some time before her workshop started. And she was like, "I'm gonna go get it." Now it's under my full government name, which Jessa knows. And they would have saw her and knew that she wasn't me. But I was like, "Here is the text and everything. Like, see if you can get it." So she was like, "I'm going to get it." So she got it. She just told them my name. They gave it to her. Now, I hadn't paid for it. So basically, you got to pick it up. So I think that's why they were like, "Okay." So she paid for it. I paid her back. Um, so yeah, she goes to her workshop is Danessa and Raquel, and she learns a lot of stuff. And at that point, I'm just chilling in the hotel because, like I said, I was done. I came, I saw, I took a picture with Danessa, I left. So then we're like, okay, the next day, let's plan out for day two. And we are exhausted, okay? We're exhausted. I think the adrenaline had like started to come down. So we go, right? And the second day, we're like, we're gonna be a little bit more casual because we already saw Danessa. We look cute. We took our picture. We're good to go. So we go, and we had planned. Jessa had another form because she wanted to see what she got in the gift bag before she bought anything. So we filled out the form. I wanted to get the body brush or whatever, and so we fill out the form and we go drop it off. So we're just hanging out by the all the products, the Danessa Myrick's products. And it's definitely not as crowded, thank God. So you could like breathe. And then I'm like looking at stuff, and like somebody passes behind me and I go and I'm like, "Oh, excuse me." I was like, "Oh my God, it's you." It was Danessa. It was Danessa. I'm sorry. So she like remembers us, or she pretends. I don't know. And I have on a shirt that says "Go to therapy." She was like, "I need that shirt." I mean, I managed to not take it off and just give it to her. Um, but uh she had like a camera following her. And so Jessa and I are telling her everything we have on that is from her brand, which is everything. We both had on the blurring balm, the groundworks, the low light. We had on everything, okay? And she was like, "Oh my God, you guys are gonna make me cry." And we were like, "And we got the brushes yesterday, the whole thing." She was like, "You got the whole thing?" I'm like, "Yes, girl." And so I told her, "Your vacation home, we just paid for that." And she thought that was funny. She laughed. Uh, and then I so the beauty oil that she has, I saw that she had something called like love and light oil or something. So I asked Danessa Myrick's a question. I was like, "Can you explain to me like the difference between these?" And I was being real serious. Like, I really wanted to know the difference. It was almost like for a second I forgot who she was, and it was just like asking somebody to explain something to me. So she did. And then she said her favorite shade, and it was Blaze. Like she kind of said that as like a throw, and my favorite shade is Blaze. And I was like, "Okay, I'm getting that one." Yeah, I got it. I don't know. I don't even wear stuff like that. I'm going to, but she said she does, so I got it. Okay, so then um I think we're putting in Jess's order. Yeah, we're putting in her order because I had to add Blaze the oil to her order. Um and then we just sit down, and Danessa's now like walking around, like now she's over there. And I was like we probably shouldn't ask her for another picture, right? Like it's a little much. We took a picture yesterday. So I tell that to Justin. She's like, "Okay." And then 2 seconds later, I was like, we should see if we can go take another picture with her." So go up to her and I'm like, first of all, I promise we're not stalking you. Because it was starting to look a little suspect, honestly. And I was like, it's like, can we have another picture like with the both of us? And she was like, of course. And then she's like hugging us and she's like, the three musketeers, we're dying. Okay. We are dying. We take the photo and then we're like, okay, let's go about our business and leave this woman alone. So then we're like walking around. I go to the Cosette Brands corner. And talking to the folks there, got a lipstick. One of the guys is from LA, so we were like talking about that. And I think his sister went to the same high school I went to. So it was just like really cool to see somebody for real from LA. Um, and then where else did we go? There were a couple of places like we wanted to go back to see something, but then oh, we wanted to go to Raquel's booth. Like Jessa wanted to buy some stuff. But then Danessa Myricks was over there, and we were like, we cannot go over there because it's really starting to look weird that we just keep popping up where she is, right? But this time we really were not trying to like be all up on her. We really were just wanting to go to some other places. But we're like, we can't. We can't because it's getting awkward. So we like go a different way in hopes of like not freaking her the hell out that these two crazy ones who have come to take pictures with her 2 days in a row and might be stalking her, like we can't keep doing this. um so yeah, I mean that was basically it. We saw Janessa. I ended up getting my um benefit brow pencils. I also got a soap from Hakuhodo, like the natural hair brush people. I wanted I needed actually a soap for washing my natural hair brushes. Like I've run out of the one I really like and they're reformulating it or something. Um, so basically the only thing like I honestly got stuff that I had planned to get, even if it hadn't been at the makeup show. Like I was going to get the Benefit brow pencils. I was going to get I needed to get a new shampoo for my brushes, natural hair brushes. I was going to get the blurring balm, the low lighters. Um, I was looking at Cosette's website to maybe get an eyeshadow palette, but instead I got a lip gloss. So really the brushes were the thing that was like last minute sort of going to be my, New Year's, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Arbor Day. That was that's the gift for all of those for me. But it was like the most amazing time, the most amazing. It was just, y'all know I've been talking about Danessa Myricks forever, just all the time, right? It was, it was amazing. It was amazing. I don't know how else to say it. And I really appreciate how happy everyone was for me. Like a lot of y'all were like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. And I was like, I know, right? We're here. We're here. I don't even know what I'm saying, y'all. Okay, here is one of the low lighters. This one is in the shade Off the Grid. And I will show these more, um, in the next video so you can kind of see what they look like. But I wanted to use it today. I've already used all of them. Um, but I know this is all over the place. I'm sorry. So here is the Off the Grid one. Look at that. That's so pretty. And again, I promise I'm going to go in more detail probably later today. So I'm just going to take that on my brush. Now, yet yesterday I put it on um with my fingers, but I'm not a huge highlighter fan, so this is perfect because it's a little lighter. And the thing is, it's supposed to like not emphasize texture. What I will say is you can really see it in certain lighting and like not as well in others, but that's just like perfect for me. That's my kind of thing. There's that. I have to do my brows and all that. And the other thing I brought with me is this Cosette Lip Synergy Gloss. So pretty. The packaging is pretty. Everything is pretty. It also smells like vanilla. Okay, sorry this is so long. I thought it would be shorter. But now I have to therapize people. But definitely look out for the next video because I will be showing everything. I have tried to not even really go into it by myself because I'm like, I want to show everyone everything. Okay, you guys, I met Danessa Myricks. Anyway, I hope that some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you're continuing to take care of yourself. Let me know what you think. Did you see you saw the pictures? I don't put the pictures in here. Yeah, I gotta remember to do that. Um, and yeah, that's it, y'all. What did I say? I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all of you being so excited for me. I would like that was the best. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon next time.